Good morning from the Drayton Manor Resort, where you're watching Theme Park Worldwide. The sun is shining, and today I'm here to get back on some of my favourite rides, including Gold Rush, the new coaster for this year, the Wave, of course, that was reimagined for this year, and see all the Halloween decorations throughout the park as well. It's a lovely day for it, sun shining, park's open from 10:30 through until 5, so come and join me as we check out Drayton Manor and see what's going on in October 2024. Doesn't seem too busy so far coming in. It is a Saturday today when I'm filming this, so I'm expecting it to be busier than it would have been if I visited in the week. But I thought with Drayton Manor, it just gives it a nice atmosphere, you know, when you come on a busier day. Of course, going to check out the entertainment that they've got for Halloween as well. Inside the park then now, and I love these huge pumpkins that they've got here out the front of Thomas Land. Yeah, these are awesome. Say Happy Halloween on, you got the bats on there, some stars. And yeah, I do like them a lot. Of course, going to be heading through Thomas Land a little bit later on, seeing all the decor and also the Spooktacular show that you can see taking place just up there on the train station. So yeah, go and check that out later on. Yeah, these look great. Fantastic photo ops. And here's a look at all of the Spooktacular entertainment that they've got going on for Halloween here at Drayton Manor. You've got the Thomas Land balcony shows, 11, 12, 2 and 4. Trick or Treat with the Topham hats down there, 11:15, 12:15, 2:15 and 4:15. Rory's Boo Bash, which is the stage show. Disco Fun and Games at the main stage, 1, 3 and 5. And they've also got the Trick or Treat Castle with spooky guests. That isn't running today though, it's only on for half-term week from the 26th of October through until the 3rd of November. Yeah, that's the thing with Drayton Manor. It seems like they've tried to do the thrilling Halloween a couple of years ago. Didn't really work that well for them, to be honest, and I can see why. It's very much a family park now. I think taking out quite a few of the thrill rides like they did as well, going more back down the family route for Halloween is certainly the right option for this park. They always do a good job with the decor around. There's Maelstrom, beautiful. May as well start off with a ride on there, why not? Well, you can't complain with two back-to-back rides on Maelstrom to start the day. I love the re-rider policy here. If there's no queue, they will let you stay in your seat and have another ride, which is fantastic. And yeah, really enjoying Intamin Gyro Swing. And Maelstrom is certainly one of the best flat rides in the UK. Running the long cycle as well. It did have a period where it was running a shorter cycle, but no, it's back to that full swing now. Fantastic, really good fun. And of course, you get some great views from on there as well, all across Adventure Cove, and feels a lot higher than it actually is up there. I do really enjoy it. Of course, hopefully, we're going to be seeing another Intamin Gyro Swing come to the UK in the next couple of years at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. If you want to know what I'm talking about, make sure you check out the vlog from a couple of days ago with some exciting developments at the moment at Pleasure Beach, because the rumours are that they've purchased one of those, but the big versions like Loki at Liseberg and a few of the others that you can see out there around the world. So we could be seeing an even bigger version of Maelstrom come to the UK, and I'd certainly be happy to see that. I thought it was going to be really busy for a Saturday, but not at all so far. A lot of people heading straight for Thomas Land, so I'm going to go for a ride on the Wave just here. Looks fantastic, doesn't it? Of course, this was the re-theme for this year. They added some new bits up here, like the billboard, the lifeguard tower, and the main reason was to change it, of course, from a 1.4 height restriction down to 1.2, meaning that so many more people can ride this now compared to when it was Shockwave. Obviously, they changed it from stand-up to sit down, and I've got to say, as much as it's not as unique now with it not being a stand-up, I ride it so much more. Like, it's a lot more re-rideable, so comfortable. Like, they did a great job with the new train on here. I have seen it's been getting some pretty big queues though, so what they could do with doing really is purchasing a second train for this, like it used to have, you know, when it was Shockwave. Purchasing a second train would be the right decision moving forward, because it has been getting some pretty long waits. All the details in the queue line, I call these different boards, Ride the Crest. Love all these things that they added. But luckily, even if it has got a big queue, the queue line's a lot nicer place to be now than it used to be. It was pretty horrible in here before, if you remember. So yeah, it's really nice now, all painted up and posters and yeah, different things to see. Don't think we're going to be waiting too long here. Of course, can't film on most of the rides on a standard day like this. However, Drayton Manor have let me film POVs here, and they're all in the playlist on the channel. So if you want to see on ride, for all these different attractions. You can find them here on Theme Park Worldwide in the Drayton Manor playlist. Well, there's a few bits that I'll be able to film on today as we're going around, but normally you're not allowed to film. But yeah, I always appreciate the park for letting me get POVs, and there's loads of those on the channel recorded officially with the park. Brave the wave. Really enjoyed getting back on the wave and only waited 5 minutes there as well. I was on row 2. It is a lot better on the front, but the front row queue was huge, so I thought, yeah, I'll just go for a row 2, then maybe later on I'll go back on and have a front row. That's the thing though now with the wave. It's so much more comfortable and re-rideable now it's a sit-down coaster. And I know it's not as unique now, it's not a stand-up, but you know what, I enjoy it so much more, and I find myself riding it a lot more now as well. And the fact they brought the height restriction down to 1.2 is huge as well, because you see kids going up the queue now and thinking, are they tall enough? And they are, you know, because obviously lowering that from 1.4 to 1.2 has really helped here at the park. You know, adding something else for them to do at that age group is fantastic. And with the addition of Gold Rush this year, a very strong year for Drayton Manor, which is good to see, and I look forward to seeing where they go next. And I do really enjoy the wave. Of course, 4 inversions on there with just a lap bar. You got the loop, which is fantastic, the 0G roll, which is my favourite, and the double corkscrews towards the end of the layout as well. It's a fantastic coaster. Yes, it's on the short side, but I am glad they added the billboard out the front just here. It just added a little bit more to this plain section. It always looked a bit weird, I thought, this section as well. There's a straight section of track with nothing really going on, so it's nice now. It's got a purpose with it having the big billboard around there. Yeah, great ride on the wave. And also just wanted to add with the wave that the operation on there was fantastic. They were getting the train sent out so quick on there. I know it was taking quite a while with the lap bars earlier in the years. Yeah, they were doing the best they could on there. I'd love to see a second train bought for it at some point in the future. Here's a look then at Air Race. This has turned 10 years old actually this year. Opened back in 2014. Of course, manufactured by Zamperla. Looks lovely with the blue sky behind, doesn't it? I remember watching the construction of Air Race from the station for G-Force. They used to be located right next door. And the park's changed so much since then, hasn't it? Mostly for the better though, like the presentation and theming, things like Gold Rush, you know, some great additions. I know a lot of people don't like these, so comment down below if they make you feel a little bit queasy. I know it does for Charlotte. And yeah, Charlotte's just having a bit of a rest again at home today. Taking it easy. Straight onto Air Race with no wait at all, that's what I like. Love this waterfall with the Drayton Manor logo on. Over here at Stormforce 10, epic splash alerts. Stand here if you love surprise showers. Few people on there, not too many though. Yeah, crowd levels really light today. I'm quite surprised for a Saturday. So I know the park's had quite a busy summer, you know, when we pop down here and looking at the queue times, been really busy. I mean, that's the thing though, at this time of year, there's a lot of choice, isn't there, for Halloween, where people want to go. And with Drayton Manor closing at 5 today, and Alton Towers is open until 9 tonight, for example, you know, you're gonna get 4 hours extra riding going to somewhere like Towers, you know, and get the evening ride. So it's one of them, isn't it? Maybe Drayton Manor need to look at opening more on an evening at this time of year to attract people in. Even if they don't want to do scare mazes, hey, all right? Even if they don't want to do a scare maze and that sort of thing, just really trying to attract people in on an evening with more night rides will be good to see, you know. Oh, he looks soaked. I tell you what though, I do love the theme for Stormforce 10 with the lighthouse and the fact you're sitting in a lifeboat as well. It's a great ride, the theming's awesome, but it is just such a soaker, isn't it? Especially with our climate here in the UK. One thing I'm not a huge fan of though is the fact that literally you just drop into the lake water, and it can be quite smelly in there. Yeah, you definitely want to change your clothes if you're going on that, especially on the back row. I think I've only been on it once this year actually, and that was a day we came and wasn't filming, you know. But that's the thing with our climate in the UK. It's not ideal, is it, with the big water rides? There's always a place for them though here in the UK. I just wish maybe we didn't have as many big soakers, just like a standard log flume instead of like your mega soakers like Stormforce and my preferred water rides here in the UK really. Here's a look at the Polpomo Express. Was hoping to go for a ride, but yeah, it's closed. It's got the maintenance board out at the moment just there. There was nothing actually on the maintenance board on the entrance plaza, but yeah, they must have just forgot to put this on because yeah, it's on the board just out the front of the ride. Just had a very enjoyable ride on the Bounty. It's my favourite pirate ship in the country, this. I really like it. It swings nice and high, but also the fact it's over the water really adds to it as well. Yeah, it's a great ride. Yeah, that's the thing, when this was designed, literally, it drops you down into the lake water. There's a regulation in place though now for like new water rides that get built, where it needs to have like filtered water, which is completely understandable because yeah, like it's not very hygienic. I've always thought dropping down into the dirty lake. It looks lovely, but yeah, it isn't the cleanest. Tell you what though, there's a bit of heat in that sun today. It's quite nice. Looking forward to getting back on Gold Rush and yeah, just soaking in the feels of a pretty quiet day here at Drayton Manor, to be honest. Wasn't expecting it. Don't get me wrong, it's not like empty or anything, but it's certainly not really busy either, like walk on rides, which is fantastic. Oh, what a gorgeous day. And here's the Drayton Manor Swans as well, just there on the lake. I think they're waiting out for the fireworks. So yeah, full fireworks shows are back on 2 dates this year here at Drayton Manor, the 2nd and 3rd of November 2024. Going to be coming down to one of them nights and of course seeing the fireworks, because it's always fantastic in a lovely setting here, just standing along the lake. And yeah, the fireworks are launched from in the middle of the water and also behind the lake as well, which creates a really nice display because you get all the reflections in the water as well. So yeah, really excited for the fireworks this year. Of course, we're going to be coming down for that. I love Drayton Manor. I think it's a great park. Overall now, like the presentation and theming here is just really nice. It's a lovely family day out. Oh, look at this. They've actually extended the stage out for the Halloween show. Excited to see it. Yeah, it's on at 1 o'clock next, so I'm going to watch the 1 o'clock show and put some highlights in for you all. But yeah, normally it's just the stage section there at the back and then the front bit. But yeah, you don't have this extended stage. Yeah, this looks awesome. All the barrels and hay bales and little bits of theming round for Halloween as well. To make our way up into Frontier Falls. Now, of course, Frontier Falls is the new area for this year, featuring Gold Rush, that new Intamin coaster. I'm quite surprised that it's actually on a staggered opening of 11 AM, especially with it being the new attraction for this year. Yeah, I find that really interesting, 11 o'clock. Maybe it's just due to staffing or other reasons, but yeah, 11 o'clock staggered opening, not a huge fan of that at all. I mean, I don't really like staggered openings, but yeah, I wasn't expecting that at 11 o'clock for Gold Rush. Really excited to get back on it though. It's a fantastic family coaster. And hopefully we see the continued re-theme of Accelerator as well, because obviously they added in this signage earlier in the year as well. High voltage electric company, lightning power. So yeah, hopefully we're going to see a lot more from this. Ideally a track repaint, but I guess that costs quite a lot of money, so we'll see what happens. Back up in Frontier Falls. Really like this area a lot. Maybe next year we'll actually see the saloon open up there as well. Maybe a new restaurant or bar or even entertainment in there. That would be fantastic to see. Obviously they did all the facades for this year. But yeah, really nice to see that open up inside there. It used to be a cafe, and in fact it's been quite a few things over the years. Quite a few pumpkins around by the Haunting. Oh, Gold Rush, what a fantastic addition to the UK theme park industry here at Drayton Manor. And we had the pleasure of following the construction from on site, which was amazing as well. And of course, it's now been open for quite a few months here at Drayton. Brilliant addition to the park. And yeah, definitely brought people in over summer, which was really good to see. And comment down below, I'd love to know your thoughts on Gold Rush. As always, love keeping things interactive. I think it's a great addition, really impressed with it, and just the landscaping and overall look of it is great round here. 2 trains in service as well. This is what we like to see, even though it's not actually that busy. 2 trains in action. So let's go have a ride on Gold Rush. Full package this, all the theming, the landscaping, the audio, looks great. Like, really impressed with what they did with Gold Rush for this year. Hey, love the smell of all the wood as well, because literally everything's wooden around it, all the fences, the building, like the launch section in there, the building around it, like it's all wooden. So yeah, it looks fantastic and it smells really authentic. Literally like you're back in an old Wild West area. They've done a really good job of this. Like it a lot. Thought I'd be waiting ages for this today, with it being a Saturday. And like I say though, there's a lot of choice when it comes to this time of year now, and a lot of people are going to prioritise the parks that are open later, especially, you know, during this Halloween period where you can get your night rides in. So I think that's something what I'd love to see Drayton look at in the future, just trying to, you know, open more into an evening. They don't need scare mazes to do that, just, you know, family events that open more into the night. Got the little gravestone just down there, RIP Apocalypse. Oh, 2000 to 2022, gone but never forgotten. I do love how they did that. And the rest of Apocalypse, all that's left of it is in my shed. In the collection. Preserved. Queue's just here at the bottom of the steps. What's this? 5-10 minutes max for Gold Rush. And like I say, there's all sorts of different POVs. There's rider cams, front facing POVs on the channel if you want to see on-ride footage. All in the Drayton Manor playlist.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the queue line announcement. When boarding the train, please remove all loose articles.
I'm a huge fan of Gold Rush here at Drayton Manor. I feel like it was the perfect investment for this park, a park that really needed another major coaster, and it's great they put it in because it's just such a fun ride. And it's not just the coaster itself, but the overall theming and experience of Frontier Falls, and the queue line, the overall build up, the station, the audio, everything about it is fantastic, and a really nice addition here to Drayton Manor. The coaster itself is just good fun, that's the word to describe it. Yes, it's got a little bit of airtime and some forces on there. Oh, it's nothing too much, it's just good fun. It's got a great layout to it, and then of course it's got the 2 different cycles on there as well. What they're actually doing now is changing the setting at 2 p.m. There's a sign just at the front that says, you know, you've got the slightly more wild setting from 2 o'clock, and obviously that's where you get the backwards drop down the lift hill. At the moment now, on the morning through until 2 o'clock, it is running the other setting where you go up the lift hill forwards, head down the drop and the twists and turns here forwards, and then of course you get the backwards launch out of the Dynamite building, and and then yeah, forwards down the lift hill. But you know what, they're both fantastic. I do enjoy both settings, and it's great because it just makes it such a unique ride, because you can come here and think, oh, you know what, do it before 2 and then do it after 2 as well. But yeah, fantastic, a great overall experience, and the operations were good on there as well. 2 trains, waited about 7 minutes just from the bottom of the stairs there. Not too bad at all. It's now time for the Halloween show with Rory. Let's go and have a look.
It's Halloween, and all around us are spooky ghosts and ghouls. But to help you little monsters, we have 2 Rawson lions who we hope are brave enough to get us all the way to our Halloween party. So let's give a terrifying cheer and spooktacular howl for Drayton Manor's very own Rory and Laurie!
Woo! Rory and Laurie! I'm loving the Halloween outfits.
It sure is a spooky
Like the
day
Ghostbusters.
here today.
Yes, hello everyone. It sure is spooky, Rory, and I'm a bit unsure of all the scary noises.
Stop being such scaredy cats.
Oh, look at them bubbles.
Always jumping at
They're
things
cool.
that go bump in the night.
Little smoke
You
bubbles.
never quite know what kind of spooks are out there. I mean,
What do you mean, Rory?
there's a chill in the air, chill in the air. You hear a creak on the stair.
Creak on the stair,
You gotta lock all your doors.
lock all your doors.
Yeah, you gotta face it straight and things go bump in the night. Wherever you run and wherever you hide, yeah, you gotta face it straight and things go bump, bump, bump in the night. Hide, yeah, you gotta face it straight and things go bump, bump, bump in the night.
Oh wow, Halloween really can be terrifying.
It really can be, Laurie, and we really don't like those scary ghosts, do we?
Ghosts aren't scary, they can actually be a lot of fun. I mean, do you know what ghosts like to eat?
No, Rory, what do ghosts like to eat?
Spaghetti.
Spooketti. Good one, Rory.
That was actually quite good for you, Rory, well
I've
done.
got an even spookier one than that. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Ghosts go.
Ghosts go who?
No, ghosts go boo.
You fell for that one.
I really did, Laurie. What was that?
Sounds like a big scary ghost, but don't worry, I ain't afraid of no
He's
ghosts.
not afraid of ghosts. Are we afraid of ghosts? No. Who are we gonna call? Ghostbusters! Here we go.
There's something strange in your neighborhood.
Who are we gonna call? Ghostbusters!
The invisible man hiding in the zoo. Oh,
Who are we gonna call? Ghostbusters!
come on, everyone, copy us. Here we go.
Ghostbusters!
Come on, Drayton, who are you gonna call?
Ghostbusters!
Yeah!
Wow, well done.
Yeah, I think music can scare everything away this Halloween.
You were right, Rory, and I think those water pistols help you as well, which means we've scared all the ghosts away, so we should be able to make it to our Halloween disco. Yes!
Thanks, Rory. I feel much safer now. In fact, it's my turn to make you all smile this Halloween. Why didn't the skeleton go to the party?
I don't know. Why didn't the skeleton go to the party?
He had no body to go with.
What a classic.
I like that
That was
one.
a really good one, Rory.
Scary. Those moments when the blackness would hit me and the void would be calling.
Here we go.
Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again.
What is it, you two?
It's just a jump to the left
And then what?
and then a step to the right.
Put your hands on your hips.
Let's rock this Halloween well and truly out.
Great idea, Rory. So come on, everyone. Let's see those arms in the air.
Arms in the air.
It's time to dance now to Drayton's spooky dooky funky song. No need to scream, cause we got the tunes to keep you dancing.
Arms in the air.
Cause we're in Drayton, up in the air.
That's it, Drayton. Let's see those arms in the air.
In the air, cause we're in Drayton. Drayton, yeah. We party all day long with our arms up in the air.
Wow, well done everybody. That was amazing. Give yourselves a big round of applause.
Yeah, that really was spooktacular.
It really was, Rory, but it has mean that we've come to the end of our show. But if you would like a photo with these two, they will be over by the Frontier Falls logo in a few moments' time. So get those cameras at the ready, and they'll happily have photos with you. But if
Thanks
not,
everyone, happy Halloween, and remember, monsters rock!
they sure do, Rory. Enjoy the rest of your day at Drayton Manor, guys. Bye, everybody.
Oh, it was good to see Rory and Laurie there with the character shows for Halloween. I do like the fact they brought in Laurie as well. Instead of just having Rory on his own, he's got his pal, which is fantastic. And I do really like the shows. I think it's great for the kids. All the families down there having a great time watching it, dancing and singing along. I always love it how they actually change the lyrics to the songs as well and put in like, it's Drayton night and stuff like that. You know, I do love it. It's cheesy but good fun, and all the kids and all the families having a great time. And yeah, that's what it's all about, isn't it? A family part like this. Yeah, I really like that. I'd love to see maybe a couple of additional dancers, especially with it being quite a big stage now, just to really add to it. But no, it's a great family show. I do like that. And a little bit later on, I'm going to be heading into Thomasland to check out the Halloween show just there as well. And I'm also just on a ride on Blasting Barrels, just formerly Drunken Barrels. And obviously it was rethemed to fit in with Frontier Falls. And yeah, they did a great job with this, all the explosives around. And yeah, for Halloween there's a few pumpkins around here too. I've not seen loads of Halloween decor around the park, but yeah, we'll have a little walk around Thomas this afternoon. It's always good this, because it lifts up. Manufactured by Intamin, and talking of flat rides from Intamin that lift up, really excited for Dance Macabre. We're going to be heading out to Efteling next week for the launch of their brand new ride, and it's a bit like this actually, the fact that, you know, it spins round, it can lift up and down, and it's all inside. It looks like it's going to be an amazing experience. It's a prototype from Intamin as well, and that's going to be coming up, so stay tuned for it. Explosives. Blasting Barrels. Right next door, of course, you can get a bonus at Sheriff Showdown. Well, there's a little bit of a queue for Sheriff Showdown, so I thought I'd probably do that later on. The queue dies down a little bit, but I did just get back on Gold Rush within 5 minutes. I mean, that's the thing, something like Sheriff Showdown is a lot lower throughput, isn't it? Whereas with Gold Rush, when it's running 2 trains, good throughput on there. Yeah, fantastic. I think just to have a major coaster here at Drayton Manor now that's got good throughput, you know, is great, because obviously Shockwave was only running 1 train for quite some time, and as the Wave, they've only bought 1 train. Accelerator, that's 1 train. Troublesome Trucks, 1 train. And if you remember G-Force back in the day, that only had 1 train as well, you know. So just to have a coaster here that can run 2 trains is great, like it really is. It's a big deal for Drayton Manor to have that, and I'm glad that they have made that investment for this year. Fantastic. Got some pumpkins out just down here. Oh, look at these eyeballs. Do these light up? Oh, the solar panel light bulbs just out there. There you go. Gonna start making my way down towards Thomasland, and then I'm gonna check out Vikings later on. Looks like there's a bit of Halloween theming down there, some photo ops. Look at this gargoyle over here. There he is. I like how the pumpkins are being displayed around here though, evenly spread out, which looks quite good. Yeah, let's head down towards Thomasland. Yeah, go and have a look around the area, and of course the show's going to be coming up as well down there. Just noticed a little bit more Halloween theming over by the lake. Got this big cobweb and a spider crawling up just there. Hopefully he doesn't crawl further up into the tree. Oh, we've got a bit of Rammstein on the Halloween playlist. Wasn't expecting that. Rocking out at Drayton Manor. Love it. I heard it in the background. I was like, Rammstein. Fantastic. Love it. Perfect Halloween music. And yeah, you got some more pumpkins, photo opportunities around here as well. Do like those. And yeah, of course, you got the castle down there. Hey. More little photo ops just around here. So So obviously the castle was used for the adult Halloween event that they did called Night at the Manor. They trialled a few years ago, and to be honest, it wasn't the best. So I'm glad that they decided to just go more down the family route for Halloween this year. I just think it works better with the direction of the park going for that. Like I say though, I'd love to see them open on an evening still. Maybe look at some scare zones and nothing too intense, you know, just suitable for like older kids. I think that would be really nice actually and fit with the Drayton Manor moving forwards. Jolly Buccaneer just there. And of course got the Dodgems just down here. May as well around the Dodgems. Got about 10 minutes till the show. So yeah, can have a lap on the Dodgems just here. Why not? Dodgems ahoy. I do love a good ride on them Dodgems, however, I felt like they were a bit slow today there. Yeah, I think they can decide what setting they have them on. That was definitely a slower setting. But still having a great day here at Drayton Manor, fun in the sun. Time for some more Halloween now as we make our way into Thomas Land, of course the main family area here at the park. And of course you've got the show that takes place on the train station. So yeah, going to go and watch that now. And put in a few highlights over the next few minutes. There's normally quite a bit of decor around in Thomas Land as well. Obviously you've got the big pumpkins out the front which look really nice. Let's go and head inside. Hey, you got the little pumpkin photo up just there. You actually get inside that one. I have got a photo in there from years ago. I mean, it's more for the kids, but I did manage to fit in it. And that's just out the front over here. So yeah, next show's at 2 o'clock. Yeah, should be starting in the next few minutes. Got some buntings up and some pumpkins around. Doesn't seem like as much Halloween decor this year though around Drayton Manor as there has been in the previous years. Yeah, you got some leaves and stuff up there for the show. So yeah, going to put in a few highlights for you over the next couple of minutes. Halloween in Thomas Land.
It's Halloween! It's Halloween and you know it, show your face. It's Halloween and you know it, show your face. It's Halloween and you know it, and you really want to show it. It's Halloween and you know it, show your face. It's Halloween and you know it, be a ghost. Ooh, it's Halloween and you know it, be a ghost. Ooh, it's Halloween and you know it, and you really want to show it. It's Halloween and you know it, be a ghost. It's Halloween and you know it, let's all scream. It's Halloween and you know it, let's all scream. But only do it now if you hear the doorbell go. Alright. Only do it if you hear the doorbell go. Oh, that's the doorbell, thank you. I'll find out who it is. Hello, who's there?
Trick or treat, give me something good to eat. Cookies, sweets, or ice cream. Happy Halloween!
Oh, it's Rusty! Everybody say hello, Rusty!
Hello, Rusty!
Now, I wonder what Rusty's come dressed up as. She's all in orange, she's got cut-out faces all over her dungarees, and her hat's got a green leaf on it. Who is she, everybody? A pumpkin! Well done! That was perfect! It's Dusty, everybody! Everybody say hello, Dusty!
Hello, Dusty!
I wonder what Dusty's come dressed out. He came out like this.
Yep.
He's all in green.
All in green.
And he's got a bolt in his head.
Oh dear.
Oh, who do you think he is, everybody? Who said Frankenstein?
Good job.
That's right, it's Frankenstein's monster.
That's me.
Hello, Frankie.
Hello. Round the park we go. The witches on broomsticks here today. Round the park we go. Here we go with a flying witch here, flying witch there. Here a witch, there a witch, everywhere a flying witch. A boo over here and a boo over there. Here a boo, there a boo, everywhere a boo. Who here in Thomas on the Halloween? Round the park we go. Here in Thomas on the Halloween. Round the park we go. Werewolves howling here today. Round the park we go. Here we go with a big howl here, big howl there. Here a howl, there a howl, everywhere a big howl. A flying witch here, flying witch there. Here can't wait.
And Dusty!
Yeah?
Here's one for you!
Me? Oh, sir, you got us both with tricks!
Well, I did say trick or treat!
Oh, yeah!
Well, I'll tell you what, you've had your trick. I think you deserve a treat.
Whoa! A trick, sir?
Yes, a treat.
Whoa! Really, sir?
Yes, I think we should end the show with our Halloween party dance.
Oh, yeah! A Halloween party dance!
Everybody start walking.
And don't forget to copy me, sir, and Rusty for the spooky action. Follow me to a haunted house.
It's made me shiver. It's made me shout. Now this is what he told me and this is what he said.
Copy me, or you might just lose your head. Shake your bones to the left, shake your bones to the right. Show your scary teeth and give us a fright. Be Dracula or Frankenstein. Scare your friends, it's Halloween time. Shake your bones, come on guys, shake your bones to the right. Show your scary teeth and give us a fright.
I'm so glad you enjoyed yourself, Dusty.
Thank you.
And well done everybody for joining in. You were brilliant.
Yeah, thanks everyone for joining in with our trick-or-treat fun today.
Oh, we hope you have a lovely, spooky but safe, happy Halloween. And if you do go trick-or-treating, make sure you take the grown-ups with you, because they don't like to miss out.
Hey sir, why don't we do trick-or-treating with all of our friends in Thomasland?
Do you know that's a wonderful idea? What we'll do is I'll go into the little yellow house over there with a tub of...
Some highlights there from Halloween in Thomasland. Yeah, the show featured lots of interaction, a few different songs in there as well, and yeah, just good fun for the kids, that one. About 15 minutes in length, similar length to the show that I watched earlier with Rory and Laurie. And yeah, even Thomasland isn't too busy today, like it's just a nice crowd level. Here at Drayton Manor, Jeremy's Flying Academy. Do love this section of the area. It's definitely my favourite part of Thomasland. I think it's nice with the airport there at the back. Did a good job of this. Who remembers when this was like the car park around here? They expanded it out. Yeah, lovely day for it. Oh, we got some Halloween inflatables over here. Let's go and have a look at these. If you want an intense spin, definitely get on James and the Red Balloon. You can get that going so fast. On the little grandstand just over here. All these Halloween inflatables. All little hay bales and pumpkins round at the side as well. Yeah, quite a lot of decoration for Halloween around Thomasland. Submarine splash just over there. Have a little stroll around the other end. Might have a go on Troublesome Trucks. Not been on that for months actually. The little Gerslide Junior coaster, if it isn't too busy. Seems like both the trains aren't working today here at Drayton Manor. Yeah, Thomas is out of action as well at the moment. I hope they can get him back on later. I thought whilst I was watching the show I didn't see the trains come round. I've had to take my coat off, it's really warm. You wouldn't think it was almost the end of October. Here's Troublesome Trucks. And yeah, I've just had a ride on here as well. Literally was straight on. You know, it is a quiet day when you get straight on to Troublesome Trucks. Yeah, I don't think Rocking Bulstrode is supposed to be parked like that, do you? It closed. Having some maintenance done to it at the moment. Just on its side there, you don't often see that with a rocking tug. Oh, there you go, there's maintenance just underneath it. Hey, you don't ever see that, do you really? Parked on its side. There you go, Rocking Bulstrode.
I'm in this one here.
Love the Drayton Manor carousel. It's missed its music though. It's very quiet. I always think it's a bit spooky actually, seeing a carousel without audio. Maybe they've done it for Halloween. Or more likely, I think it's broke. We're going to head down towards Vikings now. And here we are then, down in Vikings. This themed area opened back in 2022. And they put in 3 new rides in this area, of course, along with retheming Buffalo to Jormungandr. Happy Halloween from the Vikings, love it. Yeah, all this landscaping is going really nice down here now. There you got Thor here on the right hand side. Zamper the Disco. Yeah, what a transformation this, because it was literally just grass. It wasn't even part of the park, this section, you know. The boundary was kind of where I'm walking now, and obviously buffalo was here around the side. And that was it really, there was nothing else down here, it was just grass. So they did a great job with the transformation. Yeah, really quiet. Gonna have a ride on Thor first. Well, much like most of the rides here today, it was a walk-on, and yeah, it was great to get back on Thor. It's really good Zamper the Disco. I think what makes it for me is the length of the cycle. You're on there for what feels like ages. You go over that middle hump so many times. Along with that, it's the position, because not only do you get great views across Vikings, but also you got the lake right next to it, and there's some great views looking out over the park. So what I've always loved about Drayton Manor is the fact it's set around the lake in like a circle. It's really nice. I love the setting for this park. And it's been really good to see all this major investments over the past few years since the park got took over by the Looping Group. And what's next? That's the thing. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. Hopefully something with Pirates Adventure. The park know how much it's missed by everyone. The building's still there. I'd love to see them bring back Pirates in a new form. But I guess we'll see what happens next. Yeah, I'm really intrigued to see how they kind of, you know, follow up the next few years here at Drayton Manor, because they've done some great things with Adventure Cove, new additions in Thomasland, Vikings, and then of course Frontier Falls and Gold Rush this year. Great few years at Drayton. Sleipnir, the little horse ride. That's a walk-on as well. I'll tell you what's not a walk-on though. Loki, this looks like my biggest queue of the day. I mean, they do take quite a lot of loading up these, don't they? It looks like they're actually only loading one side, if that makes sense. Like only the bottom level instead of the top. Yeah, which is quite interesting. So that's probably why it's got quite a queue. Maybe there's an issue with the restraints on there, or yeah, I'm not too sure. Not when we've seen it like that before. Yeah, may as well join the queue and go and have a ride. Always looks the part, this, doesn't it? Loki, and yeah, it's still the only one of these in the UK. Zamper the Nebula. It was good to get back on Loki there. It did take a while, about 15 minutes, but yeah, still not too bad. For what is a good fun flat ride. They're certainly more fun to look at off-ride than they are on-ride, but I do like them a lot. Zamper the Nebula, I can see why a park will put one in. It's just the faff of loading them, isn't it? Park Asterix has got the best system actually, having air gates all the way round by each of the gondolas. You're gonna have a ride on Jormungandr now, aka Buffalo. Anyway, waited 5 minutes there for Jormungandr. It does help now that you only get one lap. Obviously, I used to enjoy it when you got 2 laps on there. Good old 2-lap special. But I can understand why they made it 1. Because, you know, the queues do get quite big for it. And yeah, it takes a while to load up with the restraints on there, having like a little bar that comes across. And then you have to actually attach it down with a rope as well, which does take its time. Great view looking out over the lake from this side. And the wave just there. You know what I'd love to see them do at some point in the future? Will be actually connect these two sides of the parks down here at the back. So you see the little island over there? How cool would it be if they could do like a little boardwalk area, like from this side, connect it onto the island, and then out over to round by the rapids and the wave just there. Just so you can do like a full loop round the lake, and then they could bring back something on this water here. I mean, they used to have the old Drayton Queen, the old boat that used to dock just down by the fish and chip shop. Yeah, bring back something like that, or maybe a tracked boat ride. Obviously, you used to have Excalibur on the lake down on the other lake down behind Pirates Adventure. Something like Excalibur on here, not with loads of theming, but just like a relaxing ride on the water. I think something like that would really work here. And that's all for over in Vikings. Look there, Flying Dutchman. I'd still like to see that rethemed and put into Vikings. I think it'd be a good fit. Just kind of split the areas up a little bit. And yeah, like the back of Accelerator Station here is still like the old branding instead of like fully committing to updating it. So I really hope that that is done over winter. And yeah, in terms of this, I was thinking it'd be a really nice fit over in Vikings, to be honest. This is like Viking longships, you know, just paint it up and put it down at the back. I think it'd be a really nice fit, just behind Jormungandr down there. Especially with the park really wanting to go down the themed areas route and fully commit to it now, which is great to see. I just think that would be fantastic, just to make it a bit more cohesive around in this area. Right then, gonna head for a ride now on The Haunting. This is the park's Vekoma Madhouse. Really enjoy The Haunting. Of course, it opened before Hex at Alton Towers. A few years before, in fact. Here's the entrance, got a few spooky pumpkins out. The scariest place under one roof. Unfortunately, can't film on the attraction here, and this is one actually where I've never done a POV. I'll have to ask the park at some point, see if I can do an official POV for the channel. But obviously won't be able to do that today. But yeah, I'll have to try and arrange that with the park at some point. Yeah, it runs every 15 minutes. So obviously they take you through the different pre-shows, then you get onto the ride itself. And yeah, it's very spooky and it's very atmospheric. So I'll see you when I come off. The Haunting here at Drayton Manor. Well, I timed that pretty well. Only waited about 5 minutes there for The Haunting. A lot of people do often leave the queue because it is a group only every 15 minutes. So if you've just missed that batch, it means you've got to wait 15 minutes again. So yeah, timed that quite well. Of course, the ride originally opened back in 1996. And over the years, there's been all sorts of different changes that have been made to the pre-show, the music, the lighting, the storyline had a full change with Dr. Ghostman a few years ago. But now it's more gone back to the original story with Dr. X, which is great. I do love that original story, and yeah, they brought back a lot of the old sound effects and music. To be honest though, I thought the music that they brought in a few years ago with the Dr. Ghostman version was actually better in the chapel. I thought it was a bit more atmospheric and fit with the ride more, but still it's nice to hear that original soundtrack in there as well. Obviously it'd be interesting to see if any changes do come to the Haunted in the future. It's here in the Wild West area, but with it being off to the side, they can kind of get away for it. At the end of the day, you've got to think Phantom Manor at Disneyland Paris is in their Wild West area, Frontierland, and it's kind of up there on the hillside and does fit into the story. So yeah, you can kind of get away with it being in this area, with it being tucked over at the side. But no, it was great to get back on there. 90 minutes left of the day here at Drayton Manor. Gonna go for a ride now on Show Showdown. Yeah, I'll be able to take you along on this one. And up until this year, of course, this was the only Wild West ride in this area. And yeah, they expanded on the theme and created Frontier Falls. Love it. Time to take back the West and get a bonus at Drayton Manor. That's my cowboy impression. That's all you get. I do enjoy this ride. I like the big star cloth in the ceiling. Any bonuses to be had in the dry gulch? Hey! One bonus. Yeah, really enjoyed my day here at Drayton Manor today. I think that's the thing, there's a great variety of rides at this park, like certainly a good full day. There was a point a few years ago where, you know, I'd come for maybe 3 hours, have me rides on Apocalypse and Maelstrom and stuff and be done really, you know, but certainly a good fun-filled day here now. I think it's a great park. It's got one of the best variety of rides in the UK, I think now. In terms of, you know, your flat rides, your water rides, dark rides, the coasters now, you know, that's where we've really seen them up the game this year. with the 2 coaster changes, you know, and the new additions. So yeah, it's been a good year, really good year for Drayton. Things feel really positive for the future. Like I said, they have had quite a busy summer, I believe. Obviously, it's not that busy today, but ultimately, I think that is just because of Halloween. People like the later openings. You know, Alton Towers is rammed today. Busiest day of the season, looking at the queue times. Nemesis was on 130 minutes earlier. I think it's back to 1 train, though. Yeah, gonna have another ride now on Gold Rush. Yeah, I like this ride. You remember when it was Golden Nugget? Nice now, because you can come off this and then still be immersed in the Western world. I love it. Well, I've just had a front row on setting 2 on Gold Rush. I do love cycle 2. I mean, they're both fantastic. Obviously, how you start on that one is you come out up the lift hill and then come down backwards. If you're on the front, it's great. What's awesome is it doesn't just drop you back down the lift hill, it actually pushes you down as well, using the wheels that you can see up there, which is fantastic. But yeah, I do love that. It's just overall feels a lot more intense, you know, than setting 1. Yeah, it's great. Really enjoyed that. Fantastic coach. Only waited 10 minutes as well. Coming towards the end of my day here at Drayton Manor. I've actually just felt a spot of rain. Hopefully it doesn't rain too much, because I'm off to the fun fair tonight, Ilkeston Fair. It's only about 40 minutes away from here, so I thought I'd do that tonight because it's the final night down at Ilkeston. So come and join me for that in the next vlog. Hey, roll back, love it. Well, I've just ended my day here at Drayton Manor with another ride on the Wave. Only waited about 10 minutes as well. Not too bad at all. Yeah, crowd levels have been nice and light today as the sun goes down here at Drayton Manor. What a great day. Really enjoyed it. Got loads of rides in, a lot more than I was expecting today. Fantastic. Well, that does bring us to the end of a very spooky visit here to Drayton Manor Resort. Really enjoyed it today. Like, the low crowd levels for a Saturday has been great for getting lots of rides in. I've had 3 rides on Gold Rush, a couple of rides on the Wave, done all my other favourites here at the park. It's been great, like really action-packed, getting lots in, and of course sharing all the Halloween updates as well. Quite a lot of theming around the park. I'd like to see them maybe bringing some more props and still enhance the Halloween offering for families here, because I really think they could do. Saying that, it's not fully yet in the main part of the event, because obviously the Orals are going to be opening like the castle as like a walkthrough for Halloween, just for that half-term week. But still, I feel like, you know, they could add a little bit more around the park, maybe even go down the route of doing some scare zones and opening on an evening, but not really the full scare maze route again, because it didn't really work and fit for Drayton Manor. But I feel like doing some more scare zones and props around could be great, and then allow them to open more into the evening as well. It's a really nice park at night. It's got all permanent lighting around as well, and that's the thing, even with the new additions like Vikings, Adventure Cove and Frontier Falls, they put all the permanent lighting in, and they don't really get to use it that often, but we will get to see that at Fireworks in a few weeks time. Going to be here one of the days, I haven't decided which day yet, but we're going to be coming down for Fireworks, so really excited to see that. I'm glad they brought back a full display for this year, and yeah, of course we'll be able to film that and bring you loads of highlights in the vlog. Along with that, Christmas Wonderland's back for this year. There's some new things to see for Christmas here at Drayton, and also Gold Rush is part of the Christmas Christmas ride offering this year, obviously depending on if it's warm enough for it to operate. Yeah, I was quite surprised looking through. Gold Rush is scheduled to be open for Christmas this year, which is fantastic, especially as down at Alton Towers there's no Spinball Whizzer open for this year. So yeah, going to be able to get our fix on Gold Rush over winter, which will be really nice here at Drayton. But as always, thanks for joining me here on the channel. Like I say, I have worked with the park and filmed lots of on-ride POVs in the past. You can see them all in the Drayton Manor playlist here on Theme Park Worldwide. And up next, I'm taking you all to Ilkeston Charter Fair, and that's a drive there now this evening, not too far here from Tamworth, and really looking forward to that and getting some rides in. That leaves me with one final thing to say: get out there and keep on riding. See you all in the next vlog.